I'm being forcibly removed from the building again of a public lobby.
So if you want to take out that gun and badge, I'm happy to scrap with you one day.
Sir, please, is there anything I can do, sir, please? Don't do this to my wife, man. You don't know what you're doing to my family, man. Please, I'm begging you. I'm literally where am I going to put my feet? Sir, I'm begging you, please. Please. Please.
You want to do it, let's do it. Let me know, buddy.
That is not a crime, and you're telling me to get out of my vehicle.
Do you know where Lieutenant Mingus is right now? So, no, he's not in the building?
I don't know. I'm not.
What do you know?
Okay, I don't want that man taking my picture. Why don't you take him out of here?
Sir, you hit me.
I'm gonna do
You
that
hit
next,
me.
okay?
Sir, okay, now
you take my picture then. I don't know you.
I'm not telling you nothing else until I find out who's driving that vehicle. You not a supervisor, bro. I need somebody higher than you right now.
I didn't break the law. I'm not going to be found guilty of anything. This is a waste of time. If you guys want to know who I am, I'll tell you who I am. Okay. You want to know what I'm doing here? I'll tell you what I'm doing here.
If you didn't know, I went to the police academy and they kicked me out.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Spit me on my face right now. She spit in my face.
Please, sir, please don't make me sleep in jail tonight, sir, please. I'm begging.
We're not criminals.
They're going to make me sleep in jail.
Why?
Sir, please. Please.
Dude, please.
Sir, please.
Oh my
Come on,
God,
man.
don't do that to him.
You
He
guys
didn't
don't know
even
what
bring-
you're doing to me, man.
Why? Where are you
Ma'am,
taking
stand right
me?
here. Ma'am,
Oh man,
ma'am,
I'm just
ma'am,
walking.
ma'am. No, you can't go.
You guys really don't know what you're doing in my life with this, man. Seriously, please.
We really haven't been getting a lot of support from the community. You know, we need help getting hotels. We pretty much got the food and gas covered, but if there's any way anyone can help out in any way, guys, the hotels, the fees have really been killing us. You know, we don't make $1 million. We don't make a whole lot of money. But if there's any way anyone can help out, please. We couldn't do it without you guys.
Today's video takes us to Richmond, Washington, where we find a fairly new frauditor as he tries to enter a federal courthouse building without identification. I can tell you that's not going to work out too well, but eventually he sees the light, but he's not happy about it, I can tell you that. And he just walks around and gets in all kinds of trouble, but that's what frauditors do. They gather information so the rest of us don't have to go out there and get in trouble like they do. Well, not to worry. Let's all sit back, watch, have a good laugh, and most of all, enjoy.
Dealing with the devil here. We are at the U.S. Courthouse and Federal Building in Richland, Washington. And as always, we are going to ensure that our public servants are treating us with dignity and respect, and ensure that our constitutional rights remain intact.
Now, good people, take note. This is a federal courthouse. All the rules changed after 9/11. If you don't have identification, you don't get in the federal courthouse. I don't care what happens. Yeah, and you're going to go through a couple of metal detectors. No doubt about it. Now let's carry on and see if our frauditor is going to give up his Fourth Amendment right to remain secure in his person and personal effects.
How are you doing?
How you doing?
Need to see the photo ID? Part of the requirements for entering the building.
Isn't that a violation of the Fourth Amendment of the Constitution?
It's part of the building rules.
Doesn't the Constitution trump the policy of a building?
It's building code.
All right. I guess I'll have to come back with. I didn't bring my ID in with me,
Okay.
so I'll have to come on back.
All right, have a good day.
Now, why would you leave your ID in the car for someone to steal, possibly? I don't know. I guess that these frauditors just really don't want to be identified. Is that what the deal is? Well, wait till you see what our frauditor looks like. That could explain a lot. Roll that clip.
Hey, sir.
These cowards. too cowardly. The government's too goddamn cowardly to let you in the building without government ID. So I'm gonna go back to my truck. I'm gonna get my ID, and I'm gonna be pretty fucking upset about this. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and kill the video for now. I'll bring it back on when I come back. And just gotta, it'll be about 5 minutes. Yeah. I'll be right on back.
In addition to being uneducated and unemployed, it's always good to have really bad teeth if you want to be a frauditor. No exception here, huh? Well, I tell you, the lad is something else, man. I hope there's nothing living in that beard, man. Have you brushed it or combed it recently?
Alrighty, dealing with the devil here, back at the U.S. Courthouse and Federal Building in Richland, Washington, where they are trying to violate my constitutional rights by demanding identification before I can have entrance into this public building. So we're gonna go ahead and take care of this. Alright. Now, before I give you guys my ID, can I get your guys' names, please? I just need to know who to hold accountable for violating my constitutional rights.
The Fourth Amendment has absolutely nothing to do with showing identification. If you read the Fourth Amendment, if you take time to comprehend it, it has nothing to do with showing identification. It's talking about searches and seizures. Nobody's searching you for your identification, and nobody's trying to keep your identification. I don't know where all this nonsense comes from.
What right there?
Right here, what?
That's kind of the rules we have to go by.
Yes, those are rules, but they are in a clear violation of the Constitution, which trumps all policies.
What constitutional violating?
I believe it's the Fourth Amendment.
Search and seizure, unlawful search and seizure?
Correct. I should be able to be free to go into public places without having to give up my ID card.
I don't remember that in the Constitution.
That's right, sir. You don't remember that because it doesn't exist. Yeah, there is no such thing in the Fourth Amendment. Now, somebody came up with that idea when they first started to fraud it, and everybody's copied it ever since. Whoever came up with that idea was a lame brain, as are all the others who follow.
It is. It's just like with police officers. They can't just come up and say, hey, give me your ID. They have to have reasonable, articulable suspicion before they can even ask for ID.
Well, they can ask.
Well, yeah, they can ask, but I mean demand. So I just requesting your guys' names just so I know who I'm dealing with and can take whatever processes I have to go through to try and get that policy changed.
Okay, yeah. It's Officer Vanoy.
Vanoy?
Vanoy, V-A-N-N-O-Y.
Okay, do you guys have like badge numbers?
No.
Okay. And his name?
Mine?
Yes.
Smith.
Smith? Okay.
Well, now, the lad's got names. He can take action. He can seek redress. Whatever all that means. Oh, these guys are so funny, aren't they? I gotta give up my Fourth Amendment right.
I will go ahead and give up my ID just so I can get into this public building.
My eyes are poor. Right, Mr. Hunt.
10 minutes later.
Now, our frauditor wanders about the hallways for 10 minutes and nothing happening, and then all of a sudden he misses a sign that says, "Security badge required beyond this point." How could you miss that? There's one hanging from the ceiling, and there's one plastered on the right-hand side of the wall. Let's check it out.
How you doing?
Be careful, careful. Can't go that way, sir.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay, right there. No, I don't have one. I just didn't see the sign at first.
Oh, you're good.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, just be careful, man. I don't want you to.
Yeah, I try and read the signs. I just didn't see it right away.
Hey, yeah, you're good, brother.
Appreciate it though. Attention, security badge required. Okay.
Well, the lad wanders around a bit more, and he's finally all finished. He just wants to get a couple more things for his story. He'll be all finished. Let's see what that entails.
Eventually.
And on court floor. I'm just reading it. Just reading everything that it's saying. And then I'm leaving. It says I can't film in there, so.
It's true.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just getting video of this real quick. And
If you just take a picture, it doesn't move.
yeah, I don't want to have to stop the video just to take a picture. Anyway, I appreciate it.
Have fun.
Now, did you hear that, good people? He doesn't want to turn off the video so he can get a picture, because he's working on a story for YouTube. He's gathering content. He's an investigative journalist. Well, let's hear his final words on the subject, shall we?
Alrighty, well, that does it in here. Other than violating my constitutional rights and forcing me to give up my ID card to get inside the public building, they did treat me with mostly respect and courtesy. I'm gonna have to start some litigation, I guess.
Well, there you have it, good folks. This came up in my channel recommendations, and I'll have to go through here and see if he has anything else worth looking at. He's not monetized quite yet, but he's getting there. Well, not to worry. He's going to file litigation. That's right. Well, not to worry. If you enjoy watching stupid people do stupid things on my channel, please subscribe. As always, thanks so much for stopping by, Frauditor. Maybe you can find a real job. Trim that beard up a little bit, get a real job. Cheers to that.
Oh, you assaulted me.
I did. So many.
You assaulted me. She assaulted me. Racist. Oh, that's a hate crime. You're being disorderly. Call the police. Call the police. Call the police.
I'm not sitting down. I refuse to sit down. I refuse. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. Big tough guy. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing. You can come try to make me. You're welcome to try to make me. Take a swing. Take a swing.
What is the reason for calling the officers here?
You'll go to jail, bro. Go ahead, put your hands on me. Bro. Put your hands on me.
No reason to have. I'm really unhappy that somebody did this to me.
I'm going to arrest you for trespassing in a minute.
On public property?
Yeah, we're asking you to leave and you're not leaving. That's trespassing.
She's right in my face, guys. You just assaulted me, ma'am. You can't come up and touch me like that.
You don't have permission to film me in any space.
I don't need permission to record you in public, ma'am. No, that's the law.
Salam Alhamdulillah. Allahu Akbar. Harknuikan Akra. Ula wala